I am Teach Mo. Welcome to this episode of Future Forward Africa, where we guide young people to make career decisions based on purpose, not pressure. On this channel, we expose students to real careers that exist today, beyond the traditional Big Five. On today's episode, we will explore one amazing and interesting career path that is very, very relevant today and the future. It is the UI UX designer. You don't need to be a programmer to work in tech. And one of the biggest and highest paying tech careers today is UI UX design. And unfortunately, many students don't even know what it means. Now, what is this career all about? UI UX design is the career of designing how digital products look and how people use them. In that space, UI is usually referred to as user interface, which is how the app or website looks. UX means user experience, which is how easy and pleasant it is to use a website or an app. A UI UX designer decides certain things when producing a website or an app. They decide where buttons go, they decide how pages are arranged, they decide what users click, they decide how simple or confusing an app feels. So, in simple terms, a UI UX designer makes app and website easy and enjoyable to use. Where do people like this work? Well, they work in different industries such as tech companies, banks and fintech companies. They work in telecommunication companies. They work in health tech companies, even agri-tech companies. They work in education companies, e-commerce companies, media and advertising companies. For example, Jumia, Opay, MoneyPoint, all the tech companies that you know, they all have a product designer or some product designers. Now, in many organizations or countries, UX designers, UI UX designers are called different names. For example, some people call them UI UX designer. Some people just call them UX designer. Some people just call them UI designer. Some people call them product designer, which is very common in our own country here. Some people call them interaction designer. All of them are the same persons and they produce the same output. Now, where can they work? You can work in any part of Nigeria, both physically and remotely. You can work across Africa, different countries in Africa from your home. You can also work remotely from your own anywhere else in the world. That is one of the things that makes it very interesting. Now, what is a typical day like for a UI UX designer? What do they I'm just trying to put you into the work environment to see what they really do. Number one, they study how users behave. Yes, they do. They sketch screen layout using maybe a tablet or a laptop or even a phone, depends on what's available. They design apps and website pages, the pages of the website. They choose colors and fonts. They improve confusing design. They test design with users. They work with developers. Yes, very importantly, they solve users' problem. So on daily basis, they are drawing ideas, they are designing screen, they are testing user flows, they are improving usability. How users feel and what the experience is like with a website. If you want to become a UI UX designer, what are the skills you need? There are two types of skills you need. You need technical skills and you need soft skills. For the technical skills, these are the skills you need. You need to know how to draw, and you also need how to draw layouts. Yes, even if you don't know how to draw, as in you don't know how to draw the fine art kind of way, but as long as you have that idea of drawing, maybe layouts, maybe you're that kind of person that knows how to arrange a house, something like that, and you can at least sketch it in paper. Yes. Then you need to have design. You need to know how to use some design tools, some software like Figma, Adobe XD, Sketch, Canva. If you are a starter at the starter level, use Canva. As you progress, you use Adobe XD and Figma. Then you need to understand colors. These are technical skills. You need to understand how colors are used. You need to understand spacing. You need to understand what is called typography. You need to understand user behavior. Now let's move on to the soft skills you will need. We all need communication skills. You need creativity, very important. You need problem solving skill. You need patience. You need empathy. You need attention to detail. You need teamwork. You need that skill. So don't ignore it when they are teaching you in school. You will need it later in the future. Now, what are the subjects that you can pay attention to now that you are in secondary school? Number one, it will be an advantage if you know all these subjects, but I'll tell you more. Number one, fine arts. You should know how to draw. Number two, computer studies. Number three, mathematics. Number four, physics. Physics will help you with um, logical thinking. Then you need to learn English language, of course, for communication. You need to learn technical drawing, civic education. Now, the truth is that, which is the truth? Now, listen to the truth. You don't need to be a pure science student. If you're in arts class or even commercial class, you can succeed. Yes. Even if you only did music, fine arts, literature, math, English, that's good enough. As long as you are creative and you have all those other skills that we talked about. Now, what is the pathway for you to become one? Number one, the pathway for you to become a UI UX designer is you need to get a degree. Of course, I'll get down to that. You should get a university degree in maybe graphic design, industrial design, computer science. If you study computer science, it will help. Human computer interaction. I don't know if we have that kind of course in Nigeria. Information technology. Yeah, we do. Now, any of these course in the university will do. If you go and study it, that's fine. Then that's for degree, that's university. For diploma, that's HND and all that. You can do courses like digital design, visual arts, multimedia, even fine arts. Not bad. Apart from degree and what's it called? Diploma, which is polytechnic. You can also get confirmed online certificates. Yes, there are some schools online like Google UX design certificates. It's good enough. You can go on Coursera to learn UI UX courses. You can go on Udemy. You can go on edX to learn UI UX. Just go there and learn. Pay for some courses, go through the videos, practice, learn, and you will know it. Don't settle for only one tutor, except you like that. Apply to as many tutor as possible online. That way, you will get the knowledge you need. Is enough. The truth again is that you do not need university. Like, what I mean is that university degree alone is not enough, because most universities don't teach UI UX as a course in its entirety. They just add it to, for now, maybe later in some advanced university, they will introduce UI UX as a full complete course. Now, what can you begin to do now that you're a teenager, you're young, to help yourself or build yourself towards becoming a UI UX designer? Number one, you can start to create a school app with AI, maybe a timetable, a results platform, an assignment platform for your class teacher, for your classmates, for your school, right? You can build a small delivery app, a fashion store app, a phone repair app. You can even design a transport app, learning app, budgeting app, something to, get yourself thinking and acting in this direction. Now, the more you do that, the more you are creating what is called a portfolio for yourself. In the future, when they ask you, what have you done? You just show them all the things you've done and practice with, for example, if you build a timetable, practice it. Let people feel and experience it. Let them use it and say that it works. That way, you are building what is called a portfolio for yourself. Yes, it works. Start doing it now. Yes, they become your portfolio. Now, one thing that I know will interest you is the salary ranges and what people can pay UI UX. You'll be surprised. In Nigeria, for example, at the entry level, you'll be paid 200,000 naira. It can be between 200,000 naira to 500,000 naira on monthly basis. That's at entry level, depending on where you are to though. Then some entry level in remote organization, like if you're working abroad, you can earn $500 to $1,500 per month. Yes, it can be either $500 or $1,500 per month. That's something. Now, if you're experienced, you can earn 800,000 naira to 2 million naira per month. In remote organization, you can earn $2,000 to $6,000 per month at an international level if you're very experienced. Now, what are the things that will affect your pay? You remember I said 800,000 naira to 2 million naira per month, $2,000 to $6,000 per month. What are the things that will affect your pay? Number one, your skill level. How skillful are you? Now, I'll advise you, if you want to go this way, start practicing today, start practicing now. Start developing your portfolio today, start developing your portfolio now, and start practicing, gaining skill and experience, because they will help you in your pay. Then your portfolio quality. Remember I talked about portfolio? Develop a huge portfolio. Do a lot of projects. Try it on people. Experiment. Just keep doing things. Then your experience. How long have you been doing it? Just imagine if you've started doing it now, and maybe by the time you're 22, 23, 25, you've spent a number of years practicing. That will give you advantage. Then the company size. If you work with a big company size, it can affect your pay. If you work with a small company size, it can affect your pay too. Then the country where you're being employed. Of course, if you are being employed in Europe where they pay in pounds, it will affect your pay. Now we're getting close to the end. What are the myths people have about UI UX designers? And I want to bust those myths in your head in case you've heard about it. Number one, people think you must know coding. It is not true. It is not true. You don't have to know coding. Coding is for developers. Even now with AI, you don't even need coding. While designers design. In fact, now AI can even do all that design for you. So you just need to go and learn the AI version of these things. Another myth is only art students can do UI UX. People believe that if you're a fine art student, you know how to draw, therefore you're the only one. That's the best class for you to go. No. You can go to art, now they call the commercial class business class, they call the art class humanities, they call the science. So any class you go to is good enough as long as you're doing those things I tell you to do. Another thing is, some people think you need an expensive laptop, a big, no, you don't. Just a basic laptop is enough for you to start. In fact, some very smart people start with their phones. Imagine you're using Canva to do some UI UX design, and AI can also help you now. So one of the things you must not do, don't do it. Number one, don't grow without having a portfolio. Remember I talked about portfolio? Ensure you have a portfolio, something you're doing to increase your acceptability in the marketplace. Number two, don't copy people's design without understanding the users. You just see a design, you just copy it without thinking, without understanding what do the users use this thing for and why. Always ask why. All right. Then, as a UX UI designer, you must always listen to feedback from your users. If you design something for students and they don't like it, ask them what's your feedback, improve it, keep improving. Then another thing you must never do is don't stop practicing. Keep practicing, keep growing until you get better. I want to give you a challenge. I do that every week. I want to challenge you. Go and design a school portal that has a login, a school dashboard, a subject page. Then you can use Canva or Figma. Just try it. Now, when you're done, save it as your first portfolio project. If you do everything I am saying you should do, especially if you're the kind of person that likes drawing, you're a fine artist, you like drawing, you've been wondering, what can I become? This is one pathway you can become. This is one pathway you can follow. You can follow this pathway or any other, but this is one sure, beautiful, interesting pathway that you can follow, and you will not regret it. Now, I want to close by letting you know that this is Future Forward, where we go beyond medicine, law, and engineering to show you real careers for the modern world. See you in the next episode.